The mood was festive as hundreds of runners stretched and worked out their nerves as they geared up to hit the pavement for the second annual McAllen Marathon.
It's a great event the city's doing, great parade, followed up by a marathon. I just thought to come out here and be a part of it.
Athletes from all walks of life spent time warming up, inching closer to that starting line.
Pretty proud, and because I understand that we surpassed the numbers that we had last year, and of course I have to say that's all owed to our staff and our wonderful McAllen Police Department that does such a great job of keeping our runners safe.
Everyone had their own reason for signing up for the full marathon, half marathon, or a 5-person relay team.
It's community involvement. This is a great event. Basically it's all good people coming out and supporting the community. More importantly, it's for everybody's health.
Getting older, I need to get healthier, and so this is a fun way to support the community, but also it's a healthy way to stay fit.
Samuel Serna has several marathons under his belt. This year he scaled it back a little and didn't want to stretch himself too far.
I've run over 10 marathons in my lifetime. I've run the Boston Marathon 4 times, but as I'm getting older, I'm getting a little slower, so today I'll just be doing the half marathon.
Anticipation was up a notch as the runners gathered at the starting line for the beginning of an incredible and vigorous journey. Right off the bat, April Ortiz and Cristina Loredo adopted a buddy system, vowing to stay side by side during the 26.2-mile challenge.
Hopefully. We're hoping to stay together. We've paced throughout the whole training system together. Sometimes we have our moments where, I'm a little behind or she is, but we're hoping to, yeah.
This was Loredo's first go at a full marathon.
I think it's just endurance. I think it's mental. You push yourself the whole way, and I think once we get into the longer mileage, you just got to push yourself the rest of the way.
It's all heart. It's all heart. Yeah. Once your legs, if you don't feel your legs, it's all heart.
McAllen Fire Chief Rafael Valderas trained for several months to get in shape for his 13-mile run.
It's awesome. I mean, the traffic, there's no traffic. They don't stop you for anything. There's a lot of people cheering. There's a lot of stations where they give us water. It's an excellent, I've enjoyed it the last 2 years.
Gabriel Hernandez hit the route dressed up as Batman, even down to the skivvies, and served as an inspiration to other runners on the streets of tropical McAllen.
They love it. Sometimes I got some laughs. Some people cheered, some people gave high fives.
Multiple cheer stations and hundreds of volunteers lining the roadway, including
Come on, ladies, stay strong!
The one and only Darth Vader motivated the runners to keep pushing forward.
It was very well organized. Loved all of the mile markers, the animation. The whole community came out and they were cheering everyone up. So, that kept you going.
McAllen Parks and Recreation Director Sally Gavlik says putting on a marathon of this magnitude in the city of Palms is a huge undertaking. It takes teamwork to coordinate every facet of the run.
Yeah, it really takes a lot of effort, not just by Parks and Recreation, but we probably had over half of the other city departments who have either helped in the planning or who are out here working the route, working our food booths, registration. So it really takes a citywide effort for us to put on an event like this.
The city also amped up medical services for the marathon this year. 10 medical crews were on site, along with 3 mobile units and 7 first aid stations along the scenic route.
We also have an ambulance bus here that was brought in from the local task force, and we can, if we need to, we can transport over 12 patients. In addition to that, we also have an inflatable first aid tent where we can also house up to 20 patients.
Conrado Alvarado admits the fatigue was setting in.
About the 10th mile, but what kept me going was the crowd. I didn't expect the crowds the first time I ran, and the community came out and supported, and all the cheers, it just kept me motivated.
From Santillo, full marathon runner right there.
Like Alvarado, the joy of crossing the finish line made most forget their fatigue. Some strode across easily in a myriad of crazy get-ups. Others were bone tired. But whether it was the full, half, or relay marathon, the elation of crossing canceled out the exhaustion.
First place finish in the full marathon.
Jainacel Boswati was the first full marathon finisher. Yanori Hernandez led the female category.
Super happy. This is my second full marathon.
The 37-year-old says she hit a wall on mile 24, but pushed through.
It was tough, a lot of wind. We didn't expect to have a lot of wind and become hot at the end of the race. But the course was nice.
Batman Hernandez is already gearing up for next year's course after he ran his first half marathon in honor of his 4-year-old son.
It was a great run. I want to inspire him that no matter what age, you can do anything if you just set your mind to it. So here I am, dressed up like a fool, but I did it for my son. He thinks I'm a superhero, so I don't want to let him down.
Ortiz and Loredo didn't let each other down either. The tandem stayed together throughout the grueling marathon.
I liked how there were so many people motivating us, keeping us going. It was a really good run.
Mile 24 was tough. The wind was pretty bad, but overall, now that I'm done, I feel great.
That sense of accomplishment was felt throughout the finish line.
This is one of the best runs I've done. The staff was great. Everyone was friendly. It was marked perfect. I can't, it was really good.
Perhaps this half marathon runner put it best.
I wasn't first, I wasn't last, but I finished. That's all that matters.
For the city of McAllen, I'm Roxanne Lerma Cáceres.